Hi, and welcome to Audit Preparation Training with C1 Risk. If you are watching this video, you should actually be an auditor and you're about to commence your review of all of the documentation that your customer has provided for the audit. So we're going to show you how they can let you work in C1 Risk if they're using the C1 Risk platform, and how you can very, very seamlessly review all of that information and data in the platform, provide any comments, write any non-conformities, and go through the audit very, very quickly and seamlessly. So let's get into the training. So when you log into the platform as an auditor, you're going to see this dashboard. And over here in approvals, you're going to see all of the documents that have been assigned to you. That means that they're ready to go and ready for your approval. So alternatively, if the approval process is done a little differently, you may not see anything here, in which case what you want to do is come to document requests, and you will actually have a filter view that will show you the approved docs that are ready for auditor review. And you can see here the status is approved. So just click into that document request and you'll see this. Then what you can do is you can open these. You can open them in a new window if you prefer, using that square and arrow. And here you'll see the evidence, a description of the evidence, the controls that it actually applies to. So in this case, we're using it for SOC 2 or ISO. And then the evidence itself, and you can simply click on this to download it. And once you've reviewed this, you can just put in, if you don't have an option to approve because it's already been approved here by the internal reviewer, if they haven't reassigned this to you to approve, which is what would happen in this case, what you can simply do for your own edification is you can just put a comment in here and just put it to the point of contact with your audit, so you can at them. So this is the person you're working with inside the organization, inside your customer's organization, and just put approved. And that again is just a reference point so that you know it's been approved. That's optional, of course. Similarly, if you actually want to request additional evidence, we would use this comments here. And again, send this to the person who you are communicating with for the audit, not the person here who is the evidence owner. This is the person who'll provide the documentation. We want to make sure that you don't communicate with them unless you're authorized by the actual audit team themselves. So instead, just come in here and you go to the person who is your point of contact, and then ask the question, or whatever it is. Put in your comment, need more docs, etc. And then you can submit that. And what will happen is that person will get a notification that they have a comment regarding this document request, and then they can manage it from there with the evidence owner, get you the right information, and then get it back into the system and let you know. So if they have assigned you as a reviewer, then that's when you will see these document requests in here. And again, what you can then do is you can just click on them. You'll be able to download the evidence, and then here you'll have the option to approve or reject. And again, similarly, we would say probably don't use the reject because it will go back to the evidence owner, unless you're very, very clear in why you're rejecting this. But probably what your customer is going to want you to do is to not actually do anything here if the documentation is insufficient, but instead go to the comments section, reach out to your point of contact, and let them know and give them the information that this is insufficient and that you need additional documents. And again, they'll get that comment, and then they'll be able to respond and get you the correct documentation, and then let you know when this is ready to be approved. Okay, so from an auditor perspective, that's all you really have to do. You'll see all of this information. You'll only see the information that's assigned to you in the platform. You won't be able to see anything else. So if you're working as a team, you need to make sure that all of your audit team has been assigned the correct documentation, or all of the documentation, so you can pass that out. And then finally, once you've completed the audit, or another option for you if you don't want to work in the platform, is your customer can come and actually create an export for you And what they can do is export all of the documentation when it's ready. That'll provide you with a zip file and a matrix that tells you which documentation is for which controls. And you can have all of that information. Some auditors prefer that. They like to work independently, but we really don't like you to do that because we want to keep the information in our platform. And secondly, though, you might want this at the end of the audit so that you have because you actually have to keep records of the documentation. So note that this is available. And again, your customer has to do this for you, but you can request this from your customer at any time. Okay, that concludes the training. Thank you very much.